The little boy in a Spider-Man suit vanished without a trace in Kendal, New South Wales. Today, police announced a new major operation.
We're going to be doing some operational activity in the Kendal area over the coming weeks. This activity is in response to evidence we've obtained in the course of the investigation. It's not speculative in any way.
Police will now focus on 3 specific locations, all in the area where William disappeared in 2014.
It's new locations. It's a different type of search method. We're using specialist areas and people from outside the police force. We're very hopeful that we can bring this matter to some sort of conclusion.
The news search comes after police issued a subpoena for information from the 10 News podcast, Where's William Tyrrell?
Is this related in any way to what's happening now?
There's a lot of activity in and around this investigation. It's all related.
Over 7 years, there's been almost 3,000 calls to New South Wales Crime Stoppers. Hundreds of persons of interest have been interviewed and a $1 million reward, the largest in New South Wales history, is still on offer. But today, the strongest and saddest signal yet that we may be close to finding out what happened to little William Tyrrell.
It's highly likely if we found something it would be a body. We are looking for the remains of William Tyrrell, there's no doubt about that.
10 News First journalist Leah Harris has been covering William Tyrrell's disappearance since day one and also presents the Where's William Tyrrell podcast and joins us now. Leah, has your podcast led to this new search for William?
It's hard to say exactly what has led to this new search that they've launched today. Police say it is based on new information. But what is clear is that there is a new theory and a new direction that has not only led to them launching this new search, but also to issuing this subpoena for all of our research relating to the Where's William Tyrrell podcast.
So do you think when you have to deliver up those notes that the police are going to find something in there that's valuable for them?
Look, I certainly hope that they find something valuable in either this search or the podcast. There was a lot of research that we did for this podcast that uncovered some new things. There was specifically a new witness that I spoke to for the podcast who had never been spoken to by police before, who has since been interviewed. And I hope that it can help either the research or the search that they're doing.
Well, there was a search in 2018, a large-scale forensic search. Do you believe that this search is going to be different to that?
Yeah, so that large-scale forensic search, as they called it back in 2018, was a 3-kilometre radius around Veneran Drive where William disappeared. But police say that this one is much more targeted today, that they've got 3 specific areas based on this new information, and they have said that they're literally going to go deeper, so they will be digging as opposed to staying on the surface level.
Leah, what impact does it have on the town of Kendal every time the police come back to town?
Obviously, it's had an immeasurable toll on William's family that it hasn't been solved, but it's also taken a huge toll on that town. They are still living in that fear, and every time the police descend on the town for something like this, and it has happened quite a few times, that negative, tragic spotlight is shone back on their quiet little town, and the reasons why you live in a small country town have disappeared. So not only does it take a toll on them, but it also gives them hope that perhaps this time it will finally bring things to an end.
Yeah, that would be an amazing outcome for them. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and let's hope the police do find what they're looking for.
Thank you.